small pick right behind the door pull handle. I'll go ahead and pop this little cover off. I'm going to go ahead and remove this Phillips head screw and the two along the bottom of the door panel. Now grab the door panel, lift it straight up, pull your little lock button out, and pull the door handle back and away. Behind the door panel, you have the actuator rod here. I want to push this blue clip off. Slide it off to the side and pull the rod out. That gives us access to our speaker connection here and the other connector down here. Squeeze this tab, wiggle the connector and pull down. As for the speaker, go ahead and push in on the little tab and separate that. Remove the 3 Phillips head screws holding the speaker in place. Once the speaker screws are removed, tip it out, pinch the tab, and remove the speaker wire. Using a trim tool, go ahead and release this harness clip from the door. Remove your water shield starting at a corner, gently separating the adhesive from the perimeter. This is super sticky. Try not to get this on your clothing or on you. Try not to tear the material. Once you have it all separated, set it aside. Now these two 10mm bolts here are securing the glass in place via these clamps. Once we loosen these, the glass will be free to get removed from the window regulator. We're going to lift up the glass and we're going to hold it into place using these suction cups. On the top of the window motor through this port right here, there is a little tab. Press it down and pull that connector free like so. Next, you want to go ahead and remove these 4 10mm bolts. These 2 corner bolts, you can actually loosen them and slide them up into these holes here. So grab the regulator, feed it in, lower it down to the bottom, slide the unit out. So these 2 bolts that we left in and we slid out of the holes in the panel, we're just going to go ahead and remove those. Pre-install them on this unit here. Feed the regulator up through the bottom of the door. Get your studs lined up and that'll hold it in place. Go ahead and tighten these down. Reinstall the other 2 bolts and we'll tighten those down. Connect the harness, tuck that inside. So what we had to do is reinstall the door panel, connect the harness, and power the regulator so that we could get our glass track here into a position we could get the bolts lined up and installed. Okay, so now that we have that done, let's go ahead and lower the glass back down and we'll get those clamps installed. Once we have these in place, go ahead and snug those down. Go ahead and install your water shield. Don't forget to pull your harnesses through. The best way is to start up in an upper corner and just follow the original pattern as before. Connect your speaker, reinstall. You want to get all three of these screws installed loosely before tightening them down. So before connecting all of our pieces here, we want to pay attention to all these little hooks here. They're all the way around the perimeter of the door. So once we go to line this up, you want to make sure that these clips fit into the holes in the door shell itself. We'll set it and then push the panel down. Let's now go ahead and install our electrical components here. Now I want to get our actuator rod right here. Insert that. Slide the lock tab over. Snap it into place. As you bring the door panel up, make sure that your lock rod goes into the hole in the panel. And then get those tabs lined up. Install your upper screw behind the door handle pull. Once that snugs down, go ahead and take your little retainer trim button, insert that.